Just got done with my kid visit, and it's encouraging to spend time with them. It heats me up in a way. Like, it gives me energy and fresh air in a way, because I do think we share each other's ace tone. Like, you need exhaled air of your family, relatives, good, healthy people, spiritually healthy people. It also encourages me because I feel bigger, better, faster, stronger, smarter than I've ever been in the spiritual sense, and with regards to being true to myself and my faith. And I appreciate confession more, because here I am 7 years later, and I'm just trying to share this for next steps. Surviving, Thrive, trucking with Trentissimo, been on iHeart. A lot of people know me throughout the world. Some don't, and if I ain't supposed to meet you, I don't want to, for sure. But I tell you what, if there was one door you could go through that if you went into and you kept processing your problems, it was like an exit door of sin and the pattern of sin, you would go through that door and you'd eventually find your way out of those rooms, buildings, relationships that lead you astray. And having worked through the court system, being a veteran trial lawyer, I practiced law 15 years, was an employee, worked in the legal industry for 30. And so I value integrity. See, I took the constitutional oath at West Point. Without confession, you have what you see through these courts. Perpetual learning, but never coming to a place of appreciating the truth. It's just ongoing damn nonsense of people trying to give public confessions of other folks' problems or sin, and they're the blind leading the blind. They're so stupid, they don't keep the 10 Commandments while they purport to be giving you sound advice or prudence or healthy boundaries. So you end up just being gritted out if you practice your actual faith in America, and you're not one of these just, I guess, radical Protestants, traditional Protestants. Maybe it's a white man experience. Maybe I should act like a faggot, and then I would have more access to my kids. But I have no idea. As a single straight dad, the folks keeping my children from me have provided nothing to their betterment or best interest other than food and a shelter and getting them to a Christian school, which is not even Catholic. So your courts in Lee County, you suck. You're unconstitutional. I'm not making this to try to make you feel good from my legal audit. And if you retaliate and throw me in jail, I don't give a damn. That's why I do the full audit from the beginning to the end, so that I can curse your children and your grandchildren using your name and telling them the kind of devils that you've been. Because see, at some point in time, if Jesus tarries, all this AI is scanning this stuff and saying things like fraud of Kayla Richmond. John Carlin, who's been a judge for decades, has refused justice in a hearing, caused my children to cry, and 2 businesses to waste away for no good purposes. Their children I curse in the name of Jesus with the Torah, should they do the same things. So you can't neglect your duties and pretend you're a judge, because you're not a judge. You're a criminal or a charlatan. You can't commit fraud. Here I am 7 years later. Your numbers would not work because you disregarded the attachments we sent. And so wasting my time and destroying a $2 to $5 million business was not best for your client or for the kids or for me. And I can go build bigger businesses, it's no problem. But let's not pretend your fraud, Kayla Richmond, and your slothfulness, John Carlin, and your adultery and your false witness, Holly Lastovic, are good for the Garmin children, are good for the law. They're not good for anything. They're only good for you, and it's temporal. So overall, it's really not even best for you. So y'all didn't adult too well. I did. Trenton Garmin, 7 years later, I'm still working your stupid fake plans, and I'm a converted Catholic, and I'm pretty sure y'all are going to hell. So stop trying to keep my kids off the Catholic path. Just because y'all chose to go to hell and not be honorable people, don't do that to them.